I'm live, it says. How exciting. I just thought we could social distance together. Someone's yappy dog is barking, I can hear it. Because times are weird, and I was gonna do this anyway. It is my Saturday today, and I like plants. So I thought we would plant things together if you wanted. We can also talk about comics and stuff. I know that this isn't directly comics related, but why not? Sometimes I do this on my Instagram, and it is an okay time. So I hope that if you are stressed right now, this is some nice planting ASMR, if you will. I'm not going to whisper. I think whispering is weird. But it's starting to be sunny out in the Portland area, which is very exciting. First day of spring not too long ago. I have some lovely tulip magnolia trees growing around here, which is just so nice. But these are my dead tomato plants from last year. I maybe should have thrown them away. Excuse me, but I didn't. So yeah, I have some little seeds that I'm going to plant in these pots. I've never used this kind of pot before. It's the kind of situation where you put your little seeds in and they grow into little seedlings, and then you can just plant this entire pot in this thing or a similar sized thing, and your plant will grow through it. Great. The lady at the place told me that these would work, and I went to there's a garden center right next to where I live, which is problematic for somebody who likes plants as much as I do. But I went to the garden center thinking I'm just going to go for 20 minutes. I'm going to get what I need to get, and then I'm going to jet. And a lot of people are not practicing social distancing. Let me tell you, a lot of people in my personal space. So I was having to leave the area, wait for them to leave, come back, a whole mess. So if you are out in public right now, try and limit your public exposure if you can. I haven't left the house in 2 weeks, so I was really needed to get out there, and I went to go get some things that would help me further stay in my home for longer. But try and stay indoors, and if you find that you can't, you need to go to the grocery store or somewhere else, practice social distancing, 6 feet apart, okay? It's not hard. Just respect each other's, personal space. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. Get out of people's personal space. I wear these gloves because I'm pansy, and also the potting mix that I have has little twigs in it. And if I don't wear gloves, I get tiny splinters, and it drives me nuts. So there's that. I don't know if anybody else enjoys gardening or anything like that. I know that this is, again, a comics channel. But I thought we would just spend some time together. I'm appreciative of all. Hello, one viewer. I'm planting things, so we can talk about comics or whatever you want. I just thought we could social distance together because if you're like me, you're going a little crazy inside of your home. So, again, I don't know if you like planting or not, and it's okay if you don't. My grandma had a really big garden when I was a kid. I have a lot of really great memories of just running around in there. So I've spent a lot of time studying how to not kill things, only to kill things. It's a fun game I like to play. It's called, I look at something and then I study how long it's going to take for me to kill it. I hope that you're out there supporting your local comic book shops as well in these strange times. I'm going to start filling these with dirt. That's what they're for. I did write an article about how to support your local comic book shops in these weird times. And I know it's difficult, but if you're going stir crazy, like me, you can, reach out to your local comic book shop and see what they're doing to make shopping with them easy right now, because they're suffering. They're small shops, and what a better time than now to read comic books inside of your house. You have nothing better to do. Probably have a lot of things to do. But reading comics is great. Or gardening, like I'm doing right now. But it's really just the activity. I'm here for the conversation, which so far has been with myself, and I'm fine with that. I work for a television station. I can talk and talk and talk. But I'm happy to chat with you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I'm mixing some rocks into some soil so we can put them in a thing and plant some stuff in it. Oh my God! Aiden, hello. Oh, thanks for tuning in. I miss seeing your actual face. I have some basil plants. How should I care for them? I don't know. I've murdered every basil plant I've ever had. I tried to get one in college like twice. My friend Josh, the prolific Josh, he is really good at keeping basil plants alive. I think I overwatered mine. Don't overwater it. That's my suggestion. How's your lemon thyme doing? Excuse me. I'm mixing rocks into my dirt from my seeds. Okay, it's going to be loud noise. Your lemon thyme is sad? I'm sorry. I repotted one of my plants recently and it's also not doing the best, but it's fine. No one's going to trust me as a plant person with these dead tomato plants behind me, but these are from last year, okay? The seeds that we're planting now are the new seeds for this year. They're the tomato plants for this year. I also got watermelon radishes. The girl said that they grow really fast and then you can harvest them and then you can plant more. So that sounds like an exciting adventure. I'm glad that your lemon thyme is making it. I was really worried about her. But I hope everyone's staying nice and sane during these strange times. Okay, we have rocks in the dirt. Rocks in the dirt. Yeah. So let's plant some stuff. I'm gonna scoop some dirt in here. Aiden, how are you coping with quarantine? Or stay home, stay healthy, as they call it. I think I'm gonna fill all these up with dirt and then take my gloves off and stick the seeds in. It's a little, I don't have a lot of dexterity with these. I'm gonna stop making that before it becomes a GIF. You never be too careful on the internet these days, kids. Excuse me. Some nice planting ASMR here. These little cup things. These little cup things, like you can plant your little seedlings in them, and then when they grow, you can just plant this whole thing in the bucket, which is kind of cool. I think I already said that. Just fine. Don't judge me. I'm also in my workout clothes. I did some yoga this morning. If you are a yoga practitioner, I cannot recommend more. I'm a casual practitioner. I used to do it a lot in college. But just focusing on myself for a minute was nice instead of everything else. You know how it's going right now. The world is weird. And I'm like a frequent Twitter user, which is not great for your mental health. I do say so myself. But I can't stay away. It's like a train wreck. We're just planting, scooping dirt into these little cups. I don't know how many seeds are in here. It doesn't really say. It's okay. It's fine. It's all fine. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, which has been so fun. I don't know if you guys are playing. I have Aiden's Switch held hostage here in my home, so I know he's not playing. But excuse me. But I've been having a lot of fun. My room has never been cleaner. Oh, okay, fair. My kitchen's really clean right now. My room, it's all right. I'm not really like that messy, but excuse me. I've been feeling a little malaised recently, so it's been tidy, but it's okay. It's certainly livable. It's not company tidy, you know? There's definitely a difference between my own personal tidiness and company tidy. So we're scooping dirt into pots. See, there's another viewer here. Scooping dirt into pots, but really I'm here to talk about anything we're social distancing together. Because I don't know about you, But I'm going crazy inside my house, hanging out with my dog. He's great, by the way. He's sleeping under my bed right now. He was sleeping in the sun, but the sun has moved, so now there's no sunspot on the patio. So he's back under the bed because that's where he likes to be. And I don't judge him. He's a rescue and he's weird and I love him. I'm getting ready to plant some tomatoes and some radishes. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, he heard me. Hi, did you hear me talking about you? Oh, hi. Okay. You can come out here if you want. I can move this. Here you go. Okay. A brief. Hello, Anne. Anne is here. Oh my God. Anne, Aiden. Aiden, Anne. What a joyous occasion. Hello. I'm putting dirt into pots. Then I will put seed inside pots. Tomatoes and watermelon radishes. Watch out. I'm going to have my own show on Discovery where I'm homesteading in fucking metropolitan Portland. Ooh, sorry, I dropped an F word. Sorry. I'm going to try really hard not to do that. It's fine. So, how are you guys doing with quarantine? Oh, wow, Watson spotted. That's his bed right there. What are you eating? Ew, stop. Piece of dead tomato plant. It's fine. Everything is fine. I actually don't know how many I like plants. I could probably Google it. Maybe I'll Google it. I don't know how many seeds go in each little thing. I'm not going to Google it. I'm just going to wing it. It's fine. I don't know. It's going to be fine. I believe in myself and also each and every one of you. There's 3 people here. Somebody's not saying something. Hi, Watson. You're so cute. Okay, bye. Oh, there's just his butt. Okay. You can lay down. It's okay. Or just worriedly pace. It's fine as well. Live your best life. I'm just here to support you, Watson. Destiny, I like plants, Johnson. You're correct. This soil, I don't know what's in it, but it just gives me tons of tiny splinters. I also worriedly pace. I don't like to do this as much as Anne does, but do you ever just lay on the floor and have an existential crisis? It's great. Sometimes you just have to lay on the floor, you know? It's good for you. I laid on the floor this morning for a while. It felt great. I also don't... So it is splinter soil. I'm gonna have so many splinters. It's the price you pay. It's fine. I have 2 big pots that I grew my tomatoes in last year. I will be evicting these sad tomato plants, and Anne is the number one advocate of sleeping on the floor or laying on the floor. I'm gonna get rid of these. They're sad. They're from last year, and so I have the 2 pots that these grew in. I bought 2 more big pots for more tomatoes and radishes. I don't know how many of these will fit in a pot. 2, probably, maybe 4. Definitely only 2 over here. Okay, so we need 2, 4, 12. I can do math. There's that boy. And a bug that flew. Whoa! No, there's a bee. I respect you, but please leave me alone. Okay. We respect bees. We don't swat at them, but we don't like them in our space. Live your best life. Don't make a house in my house. Thank you. It's that boy. He saw the bee. He saw the bee. I'm just going to scoot over so you guys can have live Watson cam. Give me a second. I will scoot slightly. Scoot. Here you go. Live Watson cam. Now I have to fix it. That's fine. There we go. I know that's what you guys came here for, and I respect that. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. I can do math. He's keeping a watchful eye over his palace right now. What are you guys doing with your weekend? I'm going to finish the gardening and then order Chinese and then lay down and play Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing all day. What a queen. One more. And then we can be done scooping the dirt. All right, fam, we're done scooping the dirt. What a great time. There's lots of bugs out today because it is sunny in Portland. Just caught a tiger beetle. I caught one too. Blathers won't take any more of my donations right now, so I just have a lot of things sitting outside my house. I can't wait to show you all the new things I put in my home because I had a really bad bout with insomnia last night. So I just decorated my Animal Crossing house. Ow. I already have a splinter. Good. I got it. Honestly. Okay. So I have heirloom container tomatoes, Tasmanian chocolate. I don't know what that means, but this is what they look like. And it says you can grow them in a container. Oh, I can't wait for your peaches. I'm going to bring you all the oranges. I have like 15 oranges or something. You're going to get so much money. I also bought, they all say heirloom on them. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I could Google it. Or I could not. And I think I'm going to choose not to. I just knocked over a container of dirt. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But you know what? It's fine. Everything is fine. And in 7 days, I'm going to have little seedlings, little germinated seedlings. And I will, move them, plant them, which is really exciting. Okay, what do we think here, friends? So in there, I said I could fit 4 of them. So let's do heirloom radishes. Okay. Plant the striking Asian heirloom at midsummer or fall for harvesting. Oh, midsummer. Well, it's spring, so I'm going to see. I'm just going to see what happens. It's fine, right? It's fine. Full sun, sow seeds 1 inch apart, 1 inch deep. It's fine. I'm just going to blatantly not listen to it and see what happens. I'm a scientist, basically. It's fine. I bought a Yoda puzzle, baby Yoda puzzle. I haven't started it yet, but it's here in my house. And I'm excited to start it. Oh, these seeds look wild. They're like actual tiny seeds. That sounds dumb. Tomato seeds are like really flat and weird. So that's why I'm surprised at these. He heard something. He's awoken. Hi. Oh, he's crying for no reason. He's very good at crying for no reason. He's, in fact, CEO of that company. Where did you go? You're ruining live Watson Cam. Did you know that? I'm just making tiny holes and dropping seeds in here and hoping for the best. It's basically how I live my entire life. That's 3 seeds. Just gonna cover you up and put one over here. You work from there? Okay, great. Glad we could do this together. That's, you know what, I put 5 in there. Here's 1. Here's 2. I hope this is soothing. I don't find my own voice very soothing, so just thought I'd keep you guys company. Because the world is weird right now, and I love all of you, and I hope that you're doing okay. And I thought while I was practicing a little bit of self-care, I would, bring you along for the ride. Appreciate you both for tuning in. Let's do. Excuse me. Coughs are not soothing. I was at the plant place. I said this earlier, but nobody was here. I was at the plant place and trying to be out in public for as little as possible, of course. But I figured I would go and do this and get my stuff because it would help me stay home for longer, and I haven't been out of the house for forever. Oh my God, hi! Welcome. I'm planting and just talking. The world is always weird, that is true. It feels Twilight Zone-ier somehow. But I was at the plant place trying to get plant stuff. I was like, I haven't left my house in like 2 weeks, so I'll just be really fast. And the plant place was great. It was like only letting a certain amount of people in so everybody can practice social distancing because it's a really big plant nursery. There were people in there all up in my space, let me tell you. And I was trying to like move and wait for people to like clear out of an area to go in there, and people just like did not care. It was frustrating. So I appreciate the efforts of the plant place of trying to make sure that everybody, there weren't too many people in their space, but a lot of good that did when other people aren't practicing social distancing. So frustrating. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I see it says Tony on there, obviously, but I only know you as Uncle Tio, so that's how I feel I should call you. So I planted the radishes are a go, friends. Bond Airs go. For all my Sherlock fans out there. Crow just flew by. There is an exorbitant amount of crows here in Portland. It's very strange. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I have a big crow tattoo. But they're everywhere all the time. Excuse me. A little bit of a dry throat today. Because even though there's a global pandemic, allergies still be out here. It's like read the room. Watson, where did you go? Oh, Watson's on the couch. You can't see him. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. Hurry. Here he comes. Here's that boy. This is the nebulizer. No, I had to take my inhaler this morning. I'm so sorry. An inhaler and a nebulizer, it's 2 totally different things. I just mean, I feel your lung pain. I'm sorry. I hope whatever it is goes away soon. Hi, bud. This is the content I know you all are here for. Hello. You're not practicing social distancing very well. Hello. He's a good boy. Goodbye. Love you. We are now planting heirloom container tomatoes. Tasmanian chocolate. See, these seeds are weird. They're like little flat discs. Oh, yeah. I have stress-induced asthma. So, like, if I do anything, so like climbing stairs, working out, but I don't just have like random asthma attacks. That's rough, my guy. I'm so sorry. I hope that you feel better soon. I mean, chronic asthma doesn't go away, but certainly is worse at sometimes and better sometimes. It's a bummer. And stay away from people because you're at high risk if you have asthma of like, excuse me, already having like upper respiratory problems with what's going on right now. So be careful. These little tomato seeds are so, what is that? These little tomato seeds are so small, I'm afraid they're just gonna like float away in the wind. And after we plant these seeds, we will water them and give them food because you have to feed your plants. You know, you can't just live off of water. I'm not reading anything particularly great right now, so I don't really have any suggestions of things to read, but I recently read the Wonder Woman 84 thing. It was pretty good. It had a really good story in there by Gail Simone, who I love. So that was worth picking up, in my opinion, just for that. It made me cry, which was, I mean, whatever, I cry about everything, but still. And I'm getting ready to read a graphic novel called Be Prepared about Girl Scouts, essentially. But yeah, for today it's just gardening, and then gardening in real life, and then it will be gardening in Animal Crossing. Are you playing Animal Crossing? Do you have a Switch? You're a PS4 gamer, I think, right? Is that true? Am I making shit up? It's really, I gotta tell you, difficult to pick up these tiny, I have like these long nails right now. It's really hard to pick up these tiny seeds. We are persevering. Don't have a Switch yet. It's a good investment. You can also get like I've heard you can get good deals on them like eBay and stuff because people wanted to buy the Animal Crossing one, or they, 1, 2, 3, sorry, I'm counting in my head, or they are selling their Switch Lites and stuff on there. I don't really know much about the Switch Lite, but I totally understand the financial burden. I put mine on a Best Buy credit card, good enough, but it's very fun, and I definitely have been putting a lot of hours into Animal Crossing. I can. Finally, it's my weekend, so I can just be left to my own devices to play. It's hard to play during the week. I saw somebody say they only play Animal Crossing for 20 minutes a day because that's all the tasks they have. I'm like, I feel like I could play it for like hours. Maybe it's a me problem. Yeah, I feel like that's all my feed is right now, is just like COVID-19 concerns, and then also like, look at my house on Animal Crossing, which I think is really funny, but also good. I think we all need a wee distraction. I saw you're really excited for the maybe I'm making this up. You're excited for the new Last of Us game? Because I'm hype for that. I don't have a PS4 though. My stepdad has a PS4 at my parents' house, so I have a PlayStation 3 here. Doom Eternal. I've never played a Doom game. I have a hard time with games that are like, even like Assassin's Creed is not, it's too open world. I know that sounds really stupid. I really want to play The Witcher because I liked the show. And it's like pretty right up my street in terms of like the genre, but I'm afraid that I will get stuck because I need a game that's pretty linear. Because I'm a baby. Hey, bud. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Watson loves being outside, so he's probably annoyed I'm here. But I'm going to leave soon, so don't worry, bud. Ooh. See, that was my concern. Like, I was reading up about, like, what you do in the game and, like, what the gameplay is like, and excuse me, I was afraid. It's like I could never play Skyrim. Like, I can't even play the Sims. Like, it's too much. I need clear directives because I'm dumb. I get really lost in the weeds, and then I get frustrated. Like, even Breath of the Wild is a little difficult for me. I have started replaying Breath of the Wild 3 times now, probably. Good yawn. Because I get stuck. And then I get frustrated, and then I give up, and by the time I get back to it, I don't remember what the heck I was doing. So, oops. So, all right, maybe The Witcher's not for me. Maybe I'll watch some playthroughs. I enjoy, excuse you, I enjoy watching people play video games on the internet. All right, there's those tomatoes. We have one more type of tomato to plant. Hello. I'm just enjoying social distancing with people. Excuse you, you don't need to cry. Everything is fine. I do okay with Resident Evil, but I'm chicken shit. So the last time I played a Resident Evil game, I got really startled and jumped, and the controller flew out of my hand and hit the TV. And my roommate told me I wasn't allowed to play anymore. But now I live alone, so maybe I'll try. But I think the last one I played was for PlayStation 2, and then I have one for the GameCube. And the graphics on there are really bad. So I'm scared for the reboot. I'm excited. Not reboot, but, you know, like the remastered or whatever. I'm excited for it, but I'm a giant baby. So I remember watching the Resident Evil movies. Like, my sister was babysitting me one night. I was probably like 11. She was probably like, I don't know, 16 maybe. And we weren't supposed to watch it, of course. And the scene in the elevator in the first one, I don't know if you've seen those movies, where like the guy gets sliced in half. Hell no. Game over for me. Excuse me. But I like The Last of Us, and I didn't get too spooked at The Last of Us. I don't know why. It's also kind of a spooky, creepy, you gotta creep around kind of game. So maybe I've evolved. I don't know. Maybe I just have this like childhood trauma of Resident Evil. It's very possible. But I like them. I think that I have an easier time with that because there's really clear directives of like what to do and where you're going. So that's like Tomb Raider is my ideal sort of linear. Like you can do like optional challenge tunes, especially like in the new ones, the reboots, like from 2013 on. But and back in the day, you could do the optional challenges, but to me, like I always understood where I was going and what I was trying to accomplish. Yeah, it's really good. It's true. It has such a good storyline. I'm like excited for that to be a movie, allegedly. We'll see. Or a TV show. It was supposed to be like a movie at first, and now it's going to be a TV show or whatever. I'm not like holding my breath, but excited. See where it goes. This is my last little container that I have to put seeds in. Excuse me. I know coughing into the air is disgusting. I'm in my own home. I would never do that in public. I just want to put that out there. Cough into your cough pocket. And again, I have asthma. I'm fine. Well, this has been lovely. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Thank you for chatting. I hope that your nebulizer treatment is okay and you feel better after. I hope everybody stays safe. This is a weird time. Maybe I'll pop in another time or two. Maybe next time I'll actually talk about comics instead of just like sitting here and doing whatever I was doing anyway. But I appreciate you guys so much. And you know how to find me on Twitter to chat more about video games and stuff. But I am going to go because I have several splinters in my hands and from the potting mix. And I need to water my tomatoes. So thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend. Try and do something really nice for yourself, like gardening, if that's your jam, excuse me. And if not, just do whatever. Order a pizza, watch your favorite movie, live your best life. Goodbye. Excuse me.